Awesome. Hello, Giuseppe. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Giuseppe. Great.
Hello, Giuseppe. Oh, beautiful.
Exactly.
My name is Nina Sved, and nice to meet you. I'm the head of marketing at LAAIMPA, and I'm lucky enough to be conducting these winners interviews. And I would like to congratulate you on winning the best AI-driven style award. Bellissimo.
Thank you so much, Nina. Really appreciate it.
Course, your film stood out for its very unique visual language and very creative use of AI tools. So let's go ahead and jump in. It has a very distinctive visual style. What was the original idea or maybe inspiration behind it?
Yeah, actually, the inspiration about the movie, it was
Mhm.
just watching people in my neighborhood.
Okay.
It's something that is quite usual here and in every place actually. So this was the idea. But I didn't want to make something real, because the key message for me it was something like a civic message, a civic, no? That's why I thought, okay, I need to do something but using maybe animation, different kind of characters. From there, I start to think about textures, and can I mix something like techniques and texture like dog, patchworks,
Uh-huh.
puppets. That's why I started thinking in this way. From there, I start with characters.
I see. I felt so nostalgic watching it because as a kid, these puppets were so popular. Before we had 3D, some like complicated animation, it was drawn or we had puppets. And when I opened it, I was like, oh my God, I'm back to my childhood. Um,
Yeah.
so as you said, you started with observing your neighbors. Do you mind sharing which country are you from so we can relate maybe?
Yeah, of course. As you know about my accent and my name, I'm Italian, but
Yeah.
I live in Spain. I live in Spain since 15 years. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this neighborhood I talked about is here. Okay. It's Alicante, is a city close to Valencia. But
Mhm.
actually, it's something that I had in mind since few years in different places. But if you notice, the opening scene is my real neighbor. I mean, I took a picture, a real picture, you
Ah,
know?
no way.
Yeah, because I mean, when you notice something like that, you want to make something to give a message, but at the same time, you don't want to stay there talking about this place. That's
Mhm.
okay. Okay, let's try using something that is real because it's something real. So based on a true story,
Mhm.
but in a different way. So the opening is just my neighborhood that is quite good. It's so peaceful, like the birds that you can notice at the beginning. But from time to time, something happens.
So do you have a dog? Is that you, the second guy?
No, no, I'm a pet lover. I have a cat actually,
Okay.
but it's not about a dog. It's about the owner, you
I
know.
see. I see. Wow. Oh gosh. I just imagine if only does this person know about this film or no?
What? Sorry?
Does the neighbor know
Yeah.
about this film?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay,
But
okay.
they should know. They should know. Yeah. I
Oh
would
my
like to
gosh, you
put
made my
like a
day.
big screen, just around
Imagine.
because there are some guilty around, of course.
Oh gosh, wow, that was a good one. Ooh, many creators struggle to balance AI generation with artistic control. How do you maintain your personal style while working with AI?
Well, as I told you before, for me, the most important thing is the vision that I have about something, about a movie, in this case, animation. And I try to keep the best way the starting idea, but at the same time, I love the way to use AI also in a, let's say, in a visual serendipity, you know? It's something
Hmm.
that you can start in a way and then you can go deeper and you can explore different way to do. Maybe also pivots, you know, the things because you can't get that result and you have to get the new solution. So I try to balance the idea, the real things, the message with the use of AI that of course it's in this case it's totally it's incredible, you know, because I'm not animator actually, you know, and I need something that's you know, possible without these tools.
I assumed you are because the angles that were chosen, your vision was very particular. You know, I can write something and the whole movie is going to be from one perspective, from one camera, but you had different angles. For example, as the neighbor is waking up, and then we see like the birds, and then the way, you know, just the whole thing. It was very, very fun. And talking about fun, your film has a strong sense of humor and personality. And we know that Italians are very charismatic. We know that. But is comedy something you intentionally explore in your work?
Yes, I mean, it's my natural way to do things. I
Mm.
like contrast. In that case, you can notice something hilarious, but at the same time with a message, you know, with something that, according to viewers, you can smile or not. It depends if you're the owner, maybe not. But in general, I like to mix both things because in general, it's about emotion, you know, but it's like a shortcut, you know, to make something that can be ironic, you know.
Mm-hmm. Did AI ever surprise you with something you did not include in your prompt and you couldn't anticipate, but AI gave it to you and you decided to keep it?
In that case, I actually don't remember because I made it 6 months ago, and you know, it's
Oh.
like a prehistoric about AI, talking about AI.
Mhm.
But in general, yes, happens a lot of time because you know it's something that you can make it the perfect prompt, but it's not about how can you structure the prompt. It's about the probabilistic way to do something like that. So when I notice something like that, I love to go deeper because you know it's just about explore new way to do it. So yes, short answer is yes.
I see. Okay. And how do you see the role of AI evolving in filmmaking over, let's say, the next few years, but considering the speed over the next few months, maybe?
Well, it's really complicated to answer this question because you know this war now is changes so fast. So maybe tomorrow it's another change. So I think I believe at least that as a creator we should to start use this kind of tool in a very creative way. You know what I mean? Now we are in just in a time that we are, let's say, replicates the old world.
Mhm.
It's quite good because you know the solo project you can do something that is incredible. But in the near future, probably it's just the idea that you have the what this matter most. So if you have a good idea, if you know to tell, if you're the foundation, of course, to do it, you are the king.
Right, totally. Yes, it's nowadays, you know, at my first interviews with the creators, I would ask, where do you see AI in the next 5 years? And the answer I would get is like, we don't know where is it gonna be in a month because every day
Yeah.
something new is happening. You're absolutely correct. But I'm glad that so many people are taking advantage of it, and we have a lot of pioneers creating movies, cartoons, different styles. And you, as someone who is winning an award, someone who has experience in it, what advice would you give to new creators who want to start experimenting with AI-driven storytelling?
Well, actually, as I told you before, it's about the story. It's about the idea. It's about the conflicts that you want to make with your story. So it's about the traditional way to tell story. The AI part is, is a push, is a boost, is incredible, but you need to have something to, what do you want to tell about your
Mhm.
story? So for me, for younger generation or maybe people that approach now with AI, you just focus about the story, the conflicts, the narrative, because tools change every day, you know and the barrier are lower every day. So
Very true. And I think considering the nature of your award, I also think it's important to stick to what what you're passionate about. For example, for you, it's this
yeah,
particular style, and there you go. I think as long as whatever you're creating is not for somebody to like, it's for you to show what you have to say, there's a very high chance that it will resonate with others.
totally agree because this is the very real difference about projects and another. Because if all people make the same things, what's the difference? Your lens, your vision. That's why something that moves you to fall forward, you have to do it, and the passion, is the result of your work. So totally agree.
Exactly. And finally, are you currently working on any new A projects or maybe ideas that you can share with us?
Well, yeah. I'm working with a second episode of another work that I made it is before. It's
Mm.
called. It's just it's like a drama with a let's say a slight of dystopic sci-fi.
Okay.
That's it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the format that I want to use. And now I'm just working for the second part, second episode, but actually it's like anthological series,
Okay.
But in general, we are going so fast, so this is the focus now. Maybe if you make the same question tomorrow, I switch for another things. This is also important, It's focus on one thing step by step, because the FOMO now is everywhere.
Totally. I understand that 100%. Every person I have on my interview, there's no certainty. They do have ideas, but they're like, but hey, if something else comes up, we're gonna shift our focus, maybe. Uh,
Yeah.
I think I'm going to speak from all the judges at LAAIMPA that we look forward to seeing your future creations and hope to feature more of your work in the upcoming editions of the festival. And thank you again, and congratulations for
Thank
being
you too,
part of
Nina.
the festival and for your win. Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Mhm.
Bye
Ciao.
bye. Ciao.
Bye.